Hello everyone, Lee again here, and in this video I want to talk about how to get closer to animals by jumping into their consciousness. I know this sounds crazy, but a lot of you out there will have pets already, and especially you people that watch these videos, you'll be very empathic, so you probably have a very close connection to your pet already. But the majority of people in the world are kind of more on a societal way of looking after pets and connecting with pets, as in, you do something I want, I'll give you this treat, etc. But I want to talk about the next level of this, which is actually experiencing what it's like to be that animal and jumping in their shoes to create connections like you would never have connected before. The way I did this was, I was lucky enough a couple of years ago to experience an episode on cannabis where I was on such a high vibrational frequency, and my ex-girlfriend at the time had 2 cats. I was literally like looking at one of these cats, okay? Her name was Moana, believe it or not, which is synchronizes with the fact that I was on what's known as marijuana, but I like to call it cannabis, because when you're on these substances, your brain's so relaxed that you're able to break through the walls that your ego creates due to social conditioning, you see. And when you break through these walls, you see things that you didn't see before, and you're able to project your consciousness into a specific area where your consciousness can explore that area in new ways and see new things, which will ultimately change the way you see reality forever. So in this case, I was on a very high vibration at this point in time, and I think it was a couple of bong hits I took, which was a very powerful experience. If you've ever took cannabis before, you'll know what I mean by this. But literally, your focus is that intense that anything you focus on actually becomes a new reality in itself. So I decided to focus on this cat's consciousness, and as I did this, I literally jumped into that cat for about 2 minutes, and I experienced what it was like to be that cat. Now, this wasn't quite what I expected, okay? First of all, they're all about feelings, okay? Cats are all about feelings and intuition, and their feelings are like ours times 100. So as I was this cat, I sensed the humans around us, and it was a little bit like the humans were a kind of a big shadow that brings them comfort, and whenever they see this shadow, they enjoy it because this shadow gives them comfort. It strokes them, it feeds them, it gives them all the needs. So they see us as these big shadows that move around, giving them comfort. And when they feel love, they feel love. Like, trust us, this is like 10 times the love we feel. It's as if all the chakras are fully open, like 100 times more than ours. They feel everything, like literally. And the only way they can communicate is by meowing, which is kind of like just an automatic response to their feelings and nervous system. That's the only way I can describe it. It was a very strange experience. It was when they feel hunger, by the way, it's like 10 times what we feel. They're just all about feelings, and the feelings switch from one to the next to the next to the next. And they're always in the present moment, which was quite interesting as well, because I'd never experienced the present moment in that much intensity before. So after this experience, it made us think a lot about animals and animal consciousness. And lately, over the last year, I've been very lucky enough to get close to my partner's dog, which is called Poppy, and she's a lovely little Pomeranian, beautiful little soul. And thanks to my experience with that, I've been able to get closer to Poppy. I don't actually do cannabis anymore, but I've still got that knowledge in us, and I've got that understanding of how animals work as opposed to humans. So with Poppy, what I tend to do is I'll like literally lie down with her. If she's lying in a bed, sometimes she lies with the paws like this, sometimes she does this, and she's very cute like that. And I try and go into her head, into her mind. I project my consciousness into her, and I lie down with her and I be her. I literally become her. And when I become her, it's as if this kind of connection happens between me and her, and she understands the fact that I understand her, simply because of this experience I had on cannabis. So I'll become her. Whatever she's doing with the pause, I'll do. I'll feel giddy and happy like her. I'll put myself in the present moment, and I'll connect with her on an amazing way, okay, which I don't see many humans doing with pets, because they haven't had these experiences due to fear or whatever, or the lack of experience with plant medicines. I'm not saying you have to take plant medicines to do this, by the way, guys. This is just my experience. Some of you might be able to do this without the plant medicines. But what these medicines do is they'll show you, they're like a permission slip to show you new realities and how to connect with things on levels which you didn't even know existed previously, you see. So I think they're very important for that. But another thing I would say about this, guys, is like, whatever you do for an animal, they know whether they're in that proximity or not. They know that you're doing something nice for them. Like, let's say if Poppy's bed was a mess and Poppy's over the other side of the room, and I feel Poppy, I feel a love for her, the connection, and then I go and make her bed and make it nice for her, she'll literally sense that and come over, get in a bed, and show us love for doing that. So animals kind of have this this memory feature in them, where they don't remember memories like we do. They actually sense the memories, and they remember that sense. That's the only way I can describe this. They kind of sense the fact that you have this connection and you're doing something for them, and the more you do for them, the more their connection and love grows for you, and they connect to you and bond with you on an amazing level, on amazing levels. So that's just my take on this, guys. That's it for this video, really. I just wanted to talk quickly about that. Leave your comments about things you do with your pet to get closer to them, because this is just my experience. You might have a totally different experience to this. If you have, please leave a comment and tell us what you do to get close to your pets, and whether you need the plant medicines or not, or your experiences on plant medicines with cats, because you can experience their consciousness in whole new ways with these type of things. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear that, guys. Also, thanks for subscribing to my new channel, which is called Lee Fox. If you haven't subscribed already, please do it now. I'll be putting videos on this channel as well as that one for a while, and then eventually I'm going to switch over to that channel when I've got enough subscribers. So please go ahead and subscribe to that, and that'll be a great help to me. And click the notification icon as well, because obviously the more views I get, the more it's worthwhile me making these videos, and I hope these videos help you guys and make you feel less alone in the awakening process. So that's it, guys. Thanks for joining us today. Have a nice day. Leave your comments. See you later, guys.